is Sam Lutrico. She is going to be giving a non-manual speech. It's an abridged version of a message that she's going to be delivering at work, and she will tell you more about that. Please join me in welcoming Sam.
Of what I actually do for work and who my audience is and what the objective is, otherwise you'll all be very confused. Okay, so as I mentioned in college, I marketed the Cutco Cutlery product. I've now been working on the recruiting side for a while, and I have about 27 managers that I'll be working with this summer. Ultimately, the way that we get our recruits through the door, a lot of different ways, but our most profitable source for managers is what's called a PR. It's a personal recruit. So it's somebody that's like already on the team and doing well, and they recommend their friend. It's not like multi-level marketing or anything. They don't make money off of their friends. It's just the most profitable source for managers. So basically, my job in this role is I'm doing hiring and training of a lot of their PR calling receptionists, if you will, that are making these calls. I'm basically monitoring like their productivity, like we have standards for their performance. So my audience is kind of a mixed bag. I have some that doesn't really have a lot of experience and some that does, but ultimately they're all utilizing my service. So my objective is just to kind of let them know what they can expect from me, provide them with a little bit more knowledge and resources, and then inspire them to action. So kind of in a nutshell what I'm doing, but PR stands for personal recruit. I guess that's all you really need to know. All right, ready? Okay, I think we can all agree at this point that recruiting is the answer. Okay, it's the answer to more profit, a better experience this summer, to the development that we want to create. So I really think the better question is, knowing that recruiting is the answer, what is it that prevents us from reaching the peak performance when it comes to our traditional PR callers? Based on the calls that I've had with numerous managers, the observations that I've done over this last fall, I've come to a general consensus. I think of the two things that really hold us back. For some, it may be a lack of knowledge or understanding of the program. For some, it may be a lack of time spent on the program. So what's the solution to a lack of knowledge and a lack of time? How about a partner? A partner in profitability, if you will. Someone to provide more knowledge, more resources, someone to really be the eyes and the ears to help minimize time and then maximize time spent efficiently with PR callers this summer. So welcome to the DRM opportunity for 2017. So I designed my message with the objective of basically sharing with you everything that I wish I knew before running my own office and what I would do differently knowing what I know now. So what I'd like to talk about today is exactly what you can expect from Mel and myself, what we're going to need from you as managers to really make this a successful partnership, and then I'll give you some keys on really how to create the right PR calling culture with your girls this summer. I'll give you some hiring keys. We'll talk about appreciating and boosting conviction. We'll talk about the importance of accountability conversations and how to really drive a massive calling shift on Sunday. Now, the DRM role, kind of look at it as like a 50-50 partnership, if you will. Kind of like a personal trainer. Now, we would hope a personal trainer would be fit themselves, right? They can provide a meal plan, a workout plan, they can show all the proper techniques, they can even get out on the gym floor with you, but at the end of the day, they can't work out for you. So there are some things that we need from you and what you can expect from us in order to make it a successful partnership. Some of you may be getting a more specialized service from myself or Mel, and I've already spoken with you directly about what's available to you. So I'd like to talk more about what everyone here can expect. So you'll be getting a text to your phone Monday through Thursday with your PR set for the previous day, your show percentage, and your pace towards your goal for the week. And having this presented to you every morning definitely should minimize some time. Honestly, Okay, and then we have the Friday PR training. This is going to be for your newly hired callers, and this will be run face-to-face by Mill or virtually by myself. And I think this will definitely be helpful for you in the heat of the summer. If you have somebody whose grandma died for the 10th time and you really need the coverage, getting someone to take care of that for you will be beneficial. So I'd like to cover with you what exactly I'm going to be going over in the Friday training. And I've created a bullet point document that's going to be going around to everybody. I'm going to go over this pretty quickly just because I know you'll always have the document to look back at as a resource. But I do want to make sure that we're all on the same page, so that way you know what exactly we need from you as a manager to support this training. So I'm going to be on Fridays around 9:30, okay, a little bit early, so if anybody wants to hop on and show me a familiar face and introduce me to some of your girls, get me excited about training them, that would definitely be very beneficial. I'll be talking about the credibility of our company, really the importance of their role in the organization, share a little bit of my story, and then I'll be featuring a more experienced girl to share their story as well. And we'll talk about the power of PRs, really shaping their mentality the right way, the different types of PRs, going over the 5 different basics that they need to include in their calls with applicants, and I'll actually walk them through the entire script and the questions or objections that they may get from callers and how to handle those, how to mark their lists in the proper calling procedure. I will be and then giving assignments. So I will be asking all of them to text me their name and their office. That way I can get the best record of who was on the training that I can. I will also let them know that they need to email me their 3 biggest takeaways from training in order to get credit and paid for being a part of training. And then here's what I would like from all of you in order to make this a successful training. Okay, so I'm going to stop there because it's like a 45-minute message, to be honest. So basically, I go through and I talk about what I need from them. I give them some keys on hiring, appreciating, accountability conversations, yada, yada, yada. A bunch of stuff that I know is not really what you all understand. But here's my closing. So this is what I'm kind of debating on how I want to end the message. So I'm going to, do a bullet point close like everything that I talked about. And then I'll say, as I mentioned at the start of my message, I really wanted to share things with everyone that I would do differently, knowing what I know now after running an office. And one thing I will say is that our summers, they go by so fast, in the blink of an eye. And many of you have big goals, you have really big visions for yourself and for your people this summer, and at times, it can seem a little bit overwhelming. So the one thing that I would do different is to remember the importance of greatness in the moment. What I mean by that is every single task that you do this summer, asking yourself, how can I do this at my very best in this moment? And I think with enough greatness in the moment, that'll eventually get us where we want to go so that we can reach peak PR calling performance in everything that we do.